This video is in response to Shane's craft beer review website on YouTube, or channel on YouTube, Shane's Craft Beer Review. He issued a challenge for fellow beer reviewers to pick their final 5 brews. Alright, so the challenge is you got to go to your liquor store or wherever and buy the 5 beers. If it's the last ones you're going to have, these are the 5. And that's all you're ever allowed to have again, is just those 5 brews. Alright, so the final 5. Well, I was thinking about it. I'd like to do that challenge, but here's the thing. My local liquor store does not carry the 5 that I would like to have. Alright, I just got to tell you that. I'd have to drive probably to Nashville to get the brews that would be in my final 5. However, I do have an extensive collection of brews all around my room of empty brews that I have tried. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around this collection I have and pick the 5 brews that I would like to have, that my personal choice, that I know are here. And if time allows, I'll put a little snippet of me reviewing the beer, because I've reviewed all these beers I've reviewed, okay? Alright, so here we go. Alright, here we go. We're going to start right here, and we're going to work our way around the room with the beers I got, and I'm going to try to pick out the 5 that I would really like to have for one of my final 5 brews. I may have to zoom a little bit on this one. We'll try to keep this as steady as I can. Final 5 brews. Which one do I want? I want that one right there. Alright, I've pulled down the Rogue Bat Squatch as beer number 1. Alright, let's continue moving on. Let's see what we got here. I like these beers. These are good beers, but not one that I would want as part of my final 5. Let me back that off just a little bit. And I'm looking, none of these are really popping with me here. Alright, just ignore those White Claw cans. Y'all didn't see that. Good brews, very good brews. Yeah. The Weihenstephaner, one of my favorite brews. This one right here. This is my next one. Beer number 2. And around the corner, let's see. Any of these? Right there. Right there. Pilsner Urquell. Pilsner Urquell. Yes, indeed. A+ brew. Alright, let's see. That's 3. That's 3 so far. Oh, there's another one. There's one right there. Chimay Grand Reserve. Absolutely want that. I've got 4 so far. No, a lot of these are my beer club brews right here. I got quite a few from the beer club. Now the Warrensteiner there didn't come from the beer club. I wish. Wish I had a beer club that supplied beer like that. Oh, that Alpha-Gator's good. Oh man. Those North Coast brews, every one of them are good. Red Stripe. Singhai. Oh, cause Strites are, oh my goodness. Man, this last one is going to be difficult. I've picked 4. Alright, now I've got the big bottle of that right there. Man, those Erdingers are good, dadgummit. Oh, I like all these green bottle beers. Ooh. I'm gonna have to choose the Grolsch. It's gonna be my final brew. But I'll show you the rest of what I've got here on my wall. Bunch of Sierra Nevada brews. And I got one Lagunitas on the end. And all of these are my Founders brews that are in the bottle. I've got a few that I have in the can. And some Amagang, Leinenkugel, Dogfish Head, and more Lagunitas. That's the extent of the collection in my room anyway. So we've got our 5 beers. Alright, so for my final 5, the first one I chose was a Rogue Bat Squash. Hazy India Pale Ale, 6.7% alcohol by volume. To me, this is one of the best IPAs I ever had. It's just delicious. It's expensive. It's like $15 for a 6-pack or something like that. It's really high. But everything I get from Rogue is like that. It's really expensive. This one, however, I'll pay it. It's delicious. I love it. And here's a clip from the video. The review. This Bat Squatch is for all American workers. Appreciate what y'all do. This Bat Squatch is for you. All right. Wow, that is complex. Dadgum. Man, very, very flavorful. And if you see a Bat Squatch, don't be scared of it. Now, we'll say this, all right? If you got kids in the house, man, put this up on the high shelf. This looks like a kid's drink, y'all. Don't leave that where kids can get to it. It's 6.7% alcohol. Put that up high, put it in the back of the fridge where the kids can't get to it, because it looks, I mean, a kid would be tempted to drink that. Look at that. Whatever, anyway. Alright, so the next one I chose was Weihenstephaner Original Premium. This is a 5.1% alcohol by volume. Weihenstephaner purports to be the oldest brewery in the world. What it says right there on the label. But this right here is a delicious, smooth, outstanding, wonderful brew. I love it. So, especially in the big bottle like that. So, for me, I got to have one of those in my final five. And as I went on around the room, oh, here's a video. Here's a video of that. Everyone that works to provide for themselves and their families, thank you for what you do. Old Bub here, Uncle Bub here in Bell Buckle appreciates it. Oh man, it has a nice, a really nice, mild bread, just a mild bready flavor in the body. Oh. And as I went on around the room, I saw this up there mixed in with some of the bottles that I had from my beer club, but this is definitely not a beer club brew. This is a Pilsner Urquell. It's the original Pilsner. It's a 4.4% alcohol by volume, and it's absolutely one of the best beers out there right now. And this is an A+ brew as well, I would say. Well, yeah. All of these brews are A to A+ in my book. So the Pilsner Urquell, here's that video. This Pilsner Urquell is for all the American workers, people that work hard to support themselves and their families. Just want y'all to know that I appreciate the work you do. And it don't matter what you do. It don't matter what your profession is. If you work to provide for yourself and your family, thank you for what you do. Man, it's just as when you think about Pilsner beer, this is what you think about. This flavor is what you think about. I mean, it is absolutely mild, it's smooth, it's crisp, it's clean. It's just absolutely fantastic. Man, just a delicious flavor. Oh, man, I could drink this all day. Man, this is outstanding. This stuff is just great. I mean, it is great beer. Alright, so now, the next one I chose was a Chimay Grand Reserve. This is brewed in a Trappist abbey by Trappist monks. The water in this brew comes from the well inside the abbey. It's completely protected, and the monks take this stuff very seriously, and you can tell in the quality of the brew. It's absolutely fantastic. That's an A+ brew as well. Now the Grand Reserve is dark at a 9% ABV. Here's a video of that. This Chimay is for all hard-working American people that work hard and provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way. Thank you for the work that you do. I appreciate it. This Chimay Grand Reserve is for you. And it's not a sweet. I mean, it has a tinge of sweetness to it, but it's not, like, what you would think sugary kind of sweet. It's just a tinge of sweetness to it. And it's not bitter. A lot of dark beers are bitter. It's not bitter at all. It's just got a very, very unique flavor. And it's very good. All right, then I finally, there were so many I wanted to grab out. Just delicious brews that I really enjoy. But as far as my final five, I have to have a Grosh in this bottle. In this bottle. I don't want one out of a regular bottle like these. I've seen them like that, but I want my Grosh in a bottle like this. This is a, oh, here it is, 15.2 fluid ounces. It's in a little bitty writing, and I got bad eyes. So, and it's written green on top of green, so it's really hard to see. Anyway, here today on Saturday Suds. Ooh, did you hear that? Popped right open there. Ha ha. I love the Grosh, man. I got 24 of them, and they were expensive, but man, they're worth it. They are so delicious. I've just been enjoying one in the evening. Oh. The flavor of a Grosh out of these bottles, man, it's unsurpassed. I mean, it's just absolutely fantastic. Delicious brew. This would have to be in my final five because I love it so much. All right, y'all, so that's the lineup. Not necessarily in that order. That's just the order that I picked them off the wall. Good stuff. All right, Shane, so that was a fun challenge. I didn't necessarily follow the rules to the letter, but had fun doing it anyway. So cheers, my friend.